Who else could it be but me, your man, Louie T, coming to you with a quick network update. Got a little special treat for you guys today. Really, it's a necessity for myself because just like for the players, coaches, referees, everyone involved, it's preseason, you're getting back into the swing of things. I, too, am getting into the swing of things once again. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I haven't done the best job of keeping up with all the teams and players and things that are going on around the league in the preseason. I haven't really been watching the preseason as closely as I normally do. And there's a number of extenuating circumstances as to why, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is, week 3 of the preseason is the closest you're going to get to the regular season. It's not regular season football, but it's as close as you're going to get. And for those teams with veterans that haven't played all preseason, you're probably going to see them in the third preseason game. And that's why I want to watch this as closely as possible. So I've been watching some week 3 action. I've watched Kansas City and Seattle. I watched Jacksonville and Carolina. I also was able to take a look at the New England game with Detroit. So I was able to get around and watch a lot of preseason football over the last couple of days. And so I'm starting to get into the swing of things. But today's a big day. Going to be live. So that's the big announcement. Going to be live all day long. The NFL is serving up 3 primetime games essentially today that we'll all be able to watch in every part of the country. And so at 1 o'clock, we're going to get Bears at Titans. That'll be a nice look at the Titans, a team that a lot of people like this season. And so I'll be able to lay my eyes on them. They've been very impressive throughout the first couple of preseason games. This will be a nice little test for them. Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears and Mike Glennon. We'll see how those guys play. So that'll be interesting. I'll also be live for the Redskins and Cincinnati Bengals game, of course. That will be at 4:30. And so we'll be live for that one as well. And then I'll also be live for the nightcap, 8 o'clock, 8:30, Sunday Night Football. Vikings at home taking on the San Francisco 49ers. So I will be live all day long. I can't simulcast. I tried to do it on Twitter. It was a mess. And then Twitter even came back and said, hey, look, don't try that shit again. If you do, we're going to suspend your account. So you can't even get away. The NFL has it monopolized everywhere. You can't show their stuff anywhere, which is fine. I get it. I understand. So in any event, I'll be watching the games and I'll be giving you my commentary as I'm watching the game as to what I'm seeing. And we can talk about some of the other games that happened over the course of the weekend that I was able to lay eyes on. I didn't watch all of the Saturday games, so got some work to do there. Now I'll be able to double back and look at some of those. But we can talk about some of the games that I did watch, and we can just talk about what we think about some of these teams. And of course, we'll be talking about the games that we're watching as we're watching them. So join me all day Sunday as I'll be live first and second half. You know, if some of these games get out of control, you start seeing a whole bunch of backups and it's boring, I might cut the stream short in the second half because with some of these teams, you're going to see their starters into the third quarter. With some of these teams, if you're the Patriots, you go out, you blaze them in the first quarter and a half, and you take your boys out. You know, it's no need. You score 21, 24 in the first quarter. There's no need to play your boys, into the third quarter. So it just all depends on how the flow and the rhythm of the game goes as to how long we'll see these players. If a coach isn't pleased with what he's seen throughout the first 2 quarters, maybe he brings them back in the third quarter. Maybe he just says, look, no matter what, I want these guys to play after halftime because I want them to get a feel of what it's going to be like to come out of the halftime tunnel and go back onto the field. So in any event, we're going to probably see at least 1 or 2 of these 6 teams that are going to be on display today playing into the third quarter. And so we'll stick around for that. I don't know how much longer we'll stick around after that, but we'll see. We'll determine how many people are watching, and if we're having meaningful conversation, maybe I'll stick around and we'll chop it up. If not, I'll just get ready for the next game. So in any event, just wanted to come on and tell you guys that I will be live all day long today, Sunday, August 27th. We're going to chop it up, and we're going to watch every single one of these games live today and chop it up and watch together. So I will see you guys at 1 o'clock. Hopefully you'll be able to join me. If not, the playback will always be available as always. If it happens in the National Football League, whether big or small, we cover it all here on the Louie T Network. Come back and join me as I continue to cover everything and anything in the National Football League. I will see you guys in about 20 minutes. Can't wait. Bart Scott. Can't wait. See you then.